Okay, we're
You
good.
ready? Okay. Well, let's call the study or the County of Granite Study Commission to order. And December 17th. Okay. You want to do the pledge?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We have no visitors today. Nothing on Zoom that you can tell?
We do not.
We do not. Okay. No visitors. So, no public comment, obviously. Approval of minutes for October and November. I read them over and we'll do one at a time. We'll do October. I motion we approve the October minutes.
Elena,
Thanks. You just said I second.
oh, she did?
Yeah, Elena, did you say you seconded?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay, any discussion on that?
No? Okay, how about I now motion we approve the November.
Wait, it didn't pass yet.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Okay, so all those in favor of October minutes approved, say aye.
Well, I'm not sure if Elena said there was no discussion. I can't really hear her well right now.
No, there was just a blank pause. So I assume she didn't have anything. Elena, did you have anything to discuss for October minutes?
No, that's okay.
All right,
So,
then it can be a vote.
okay, all those in favor of ratifying the minutes for October, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion carried. Now November. I motion that the November minutes be ratified. Is there a second?
Second. Can you hear me? I sound, make it louder. Can I?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, so all those in favor of ratifying November minutes? Say aye.
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 Okay, motion carried. Okay, moving on to the continued business, the budget report, cost of survey. And we have those in front of us. Any comments on those?
This is the budget.
Specifically, there's a page for sending out the survey, the costs for that.
Oh, this is just, it's $3,900 for that survey?
Well, that includes the postage, sending it out, the return prepaid postage, the envelopes, and the labor of doing it. So yes.
Wow. And have they been mailed out?
Yes, they have.
Okay. I missed as you know, is it just the three of us? Was that yes?
Blanche is here as well.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, any further comment on the budget? It leaves us with a budget of 65. Yeah, yeah, that leaves us with cash of 65.79. And the good news is the big expense, which is what we just paid for, that's done. So I don't foresee having to spend too much more money after this.
Good, we can save the rest for when we do this again.
Oh, well, I assume whatever surplus we have left in the budget will go back to the county.
Not if we do this again.
Okay. Okay. Moving on, unless there's any other comments. Okay, so new business. Survey rollout. Luke, take it away.
All right, so I guess I just want to explain what all went down there. I was tasked with getting the survey out once it was complete. The first week, I was kind of just looking for the means of, I guess, finding somebody who would do all these things at once rather than just printing for us. I got in touch with the Peaberg Study Commission, and they were able to refer me to a new sort of independent business that has taken over for a larger firm over in Butte. That was Park Street Printers, and they were pretty willing and ready to take that on. There was a bit of a delay because of communications. I think the next week, once I had that whole invoice ready, once they had that ready for me, I uh, got the okay to go through with that. And I included Sarah Graham on an email with Park Street Printers saying, we have the okay. I had talked to her prior, just to figure out, which steps I should take and when as to getting this out. And she said, the county would take care of the invoice and everything. So I just included her on that email. A few days later, I think a couple days, it was radio silence. So I called her and I was like, "Did you get the invoice?" And she was like, "No." So it's, I guess it was an error on my part. Like I didn't know the attachment of the invoice wouldn't be sent if I included her. I still didn't hear from either, after I sent that embarrassing email. But apparently, yeah, it was probably like a Thursday or a Friday that she actually did get the invoice. And then, so I notified Park Street Printers of that. And they said, okay, we're going through with getting everything ready. Seemed like there was still a further delay. The check wasn't sent until yesterday, I believe. And so yeah, it was a week long, over a week long gap before that was sent out. Initially, they were saying Park Street Printers that they wouldn't send it out really unless they got that check, but they ended up, doing it and just saying, we'll get it when we get it. We know it's been sent. So the survey was sent yesterday. It was probably like the absolute latest it could have been sent. The latest estimate that they had given me was Monday, and that was because they were kind of expecting that check. So I was worrying until probably about today that we would have to go over this again, redecide the due date, which is still January 7th. Obviously, that cannot be changed now that that's out. But that's pretty much the story regarding just the rollout.
Okay. Well, it sounds like in the works. It's been sent, and now we just have to wait for them to come back. All right. So then,
Okay, Elena has comment.
oh, written comment?
No, she's raising her hand. Elena, you can just talk whenever you'd like.
I know, I want to see how it's done properly, raising hand and speaking. So my question was, and you answered it. Thank you, Luke. Um, the due date on the survey is January 7th, went out yesterday. And I didn't catch, where is this printer and whoever it is, where are they located?
So here's the invoice. It's Park Street Printers in Butte.
In Butte, okay. So then I guess it goes to Missoula and then goes out back to the county. And who knows when they're gonna get it. And we're really cutting this short. It'd be interesting to see how many are returned by January 7th. So I just wanted to say that for the record. we're behind and it's terrible.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue personally because they'll be getting the mail in the next day or two. They'll be getting the survey. So they'll have almost 3 weeks to respond.
And we've got the holidays and people are Christmas shopping, and now we have flooding. Missoula lost power, trees are down. They're still expecting more. So, and people have other things on their mind than looking at a survey. So I just want that on the record.
Duly noted. Okay, so now let's move on to subset B. Discussion of potential decision on methods of collecting and counting answers.
Excuse me, Brian, are you talking?
Yeah.
Because you're all muffled. Yeah, you're just all muffled.
I'm speaking fairly loudly.
Now you're speaking okay. You got to get cozy with Luke, I guess. The closer you are, right? This is cute.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, so next item, discussion of the potential methods of collecting and counting answers to the survey. So
Don't have too much here. I recommend we talk to Peter Kimilevsky because he was kind of in charge of that for the Peaberg Study Commission. I didn't get around to doing that because I've been occupied with actually getting the survey out for a few weeks and making sure that it was out by the time we had this meeting. Beyond that, I guess initial ideas are having I guess, two check process. I don't know what the proper word would be, but hand counting to some degree, like splitting it between us three, and then also running it through a program, like having all of these scanned and running it through that
program. So, okay, before that, how are we going to physically get these? Is everything coming here to to Sarah? And is Sarah going to be like putting them in a big bag or something or a big box for us? How's that going to work?
Second part, I don't know, but people can physically return them here. Sarah said that was fine, and then they can mail them to the county's PO box.
Right, and so, but is Sarah going to oversee collecting them all together? So they're not scattered around wherever the mail goes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that'll be perfect then.
Make you not have open,
Right.
collect them and put them in special spot.
Excellent. And then we can just physically collect them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hear Blanche at all. It's totally muffled. So I don't know what she said.
She said that, yes, Sarah will be treating these like election ballots. So when they arrive, she will put them in a special place, unopened, and then we can collect them after the 7th.
Okay, so can they be treated as election ballots and put through the machine to be counted, open, counted, or?
No.
Not through the machine. The machine isn't set up for our survey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to hand count them.
So that's another thing that we're gonna have to do.
Correct.
So when are we doing that? On the 7th?
No, we need to wait a few days after that at least because they can mail them, they can postmark them still on the 7th and still be valid.
Right.
So I would suggest, I don't even know what the 7th is. What day of the week is that?
That's a Wednesday. So then you give it a few days. You've got the weekend. So then Monday would be the 12th.
Right. So we could actually say we could make our January meeting the 14th, Wednesday the 14th, collect everything then and just go from there.
Open and then count.
Yep.
All.
We could start that process. We could divvy them up. We could, decide what we want to do.
Okay, and then
But
we have
timing wise, that seems to me to be the best thing.
And then we're gonna have to make another date to work on the report, the tentative report. We
Oh, yeah.
won't be able to do that night.
No,
So then we'd have to make another meeting. And
Uh-huh.
I don't think you're gonna wait until February, right?
well, I wouldn't think so. I mean,
So then we could probably
so
make it the following Wednesday, the 21st.
possibly, but just thinking out loud here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get the raw data, the numbers. We have to get that first, step one. Step two, we have to analyze it. So we have to break it down into percentages, and discuss what that raw data means and draw our conclusions from that. And then step three would be to write our initial report.
Right, and that's not all gonna be done in one night.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
No, so then if there would have to be 3 consecutive meetings or,
Yes, I think those would be 3 different meetings, correct.
okay.
Luke, what do you think?
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend rushing all those steps along. I think January 14th is a good date for, like you said, divvying it up and then working on it in the following weeks, working on counting. Maybe the next official meeting, we would have a presentation on that data,
Mhm.
and then from there, work on the tentative report. So yeah, like 3 consecutive meetings.
Yeah. But we
Well,
can decide.
I'm sorry, in one of the meetings, Luke, that you had with Dan Clark, he mentioned something about having legal counsel. Was that after we got the survey results, or when was that? If you want to look back at the what you conversation that you had with him.
Let me see.
Elena, what do you anticipate us needing the legal counsel for?
I'm making this reference because when Luke had that conversation with Dan, Dan mentioned something about that.
Okay, so it is in the minutes. Just verbatim for the minutes, Ulatowski also reported that Clark advised the board's tentative report should be reviewed by legal counsel and that it would be in the county attorney's best interest to provide that review.
Okay, so after we write our tentative report.
Mhm.
Okay. Initial report. Excuse me.
So then we have to get arrangements for that also after we do the 3 steps.
I mean, that step, having it reviewed, would take place before, I guess, having that tentative report done. So it would be between our like draft presentation and that March meeting.
I don't have the I don't have the list in front of me. I've got so many files on my desk right now. Um, of the timeline when all this, because we do have to have 2 public hearings.
That was just one.
I
Yeah, I
think
don't know.
that up on the website. The study commission website. I think I submitted something that has a more in-depth report. And it's on there. Well, that's something that we can discuss with the next meeting, have that information. Put that in the minutes to look for the
Yeah,
timeline.
Yeah, I think the next meeting after we get all our survey responses would be the appropriate time to set up further timeline.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind you and I, Elena, also collecting Montana Code annotated laws just regarding deadlines for the study commission. I know I presented one of those to the commissioners before on, how soon we have to have a meeting after we have, two out of three commissioners, study commissioners, for example. So I think just instead of having, a template to go off of, yeah, we can more closely to adhere to these laws if they are present.
Yeah, because I sent the copy from the state legislature. Remember? I hope that we got it. I don't know if that was uploaded to our website, but it was more detailed as far, and of course, this was from the state legislature. So they did make reference to all the Montana codes annotated and the different steps. So we'll have to check. That is on the website. It should be. If not, I'll have whoever, Sarah, Milan, what's the name? Upload it. The website and that too is really needs a lot to be desired as far as having the information. Hopefully it'll be all set by January.
Okay. Um, so Blanche just handed me a timetable here. And it looks like June will be the first public hearing. And
June,
then, yeah, and then mid-July, adopt a tentative report.
So this is for this year, 2025.
Oh, this is for,
yeah, I was saying, if
oh,
it's
I
good,
see. Okay. I got
yeah,
it. I was a year behind. Okay, so yeah, so
and if it's that original one where the
yeah,
other study commission put it together, that's not a good one.
yeah, according to this timeline, end of June, we adopt the final report. Which means we'd have to have the initial report and the hearing before that, right? For some reason, I thought July, wasn't that the
If
deadline?
it's gonna go on the ballot,
Was it August? I don't know. Well, we'll have to look.
that's right, we're gonna have to look.
Yeah,
So in
I think that's the old one. So,
comment, in
Yep.
something like this, then it would probably be on the general ballot. Election.
Yeah.
So that you're running in kind of correct time. It's all done.
yeah. Okay, yeah, so we'll look into that. We will get the timeline, make sure we know when our exact deadlines are.
And that will be done for the next meeting, so we can clear that up.
Right.
Yeah, I'll have that on the agenda. And I guess just a question, do you two think it would be reasonable to have a final report by June 2026? Is that what it said?
Yeah, but I think so. I mean, once we get the data
Public hearings, then
analyzed,
we'll have two public hearings.
yeah,
Right.
we'll have to have a public hearing before that.
Yeah. So I
June.
mean, if our
So you-
Okay, just let's do that, get that information, then we can discuss it.
And you can't do it because that timeline is gone. So you have to figure a new timeline for.
Yeah.
Like. Is there a timeline that has to be a certain amount of time after the public hearing that we bring? This would be something that Dan could probably help with because we're behind.
Right.
To see where
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
it's
gonna
still,
work.
where you can still. Get it going.
Right.
And it's still there. It's moving.
We're moving. Okay.
Yeah, with flat tires. 4.
Okay, so anything else on that on the data collection?
All right. That's all from me for now, I think.
Okay. All right. So then the next item would be discussion on outreach efforts.
I think I suggested at the last meeting just that we might want to start up kind of doing what we did a little bit with the Rotary and the airport board, just to kind of inform people of this actually being done. I don't know if we have to kind of go like all out on like, itemizing the entire survey, but I don't know, just I don't know. I guess I was more so asking for ideas from you and from Elena on how to spread the word and make sure people don't throw this out.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll write up. I'm leaving for Washington. Oh, shoot. I'm leaving tomorrow morning early. I was originally was supposed to leave Friday to go to Washington for the holidays. Um, but we bumped that up tomorrow because of weather. So I was going to write tomorrow, I was going to write the column to urge people, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Because I think that's going to be the most useful thing, the little column in the newspaper about reminding people to do the survey and how important it is, etc.
Mhm.
Would one of you take that on for this? So it'll appear in the paper next week.
I can do it again, but I need the points that you want covered. Like the date that it's the survey's gone out, when it's due date, how important it is that we get this information no later. So then we can do the steps and have 2 public. Yeah, but how much information do you want in that thing?
I
That's the
think, well, I think so. I did a column last month, um, which got its initial sentence cut off, but whatever. But it had the info. Honestly, I think mostly just reiterate what I put in last month's column, which is, how important this is, that we get this feedback, um, the
Well,
dates.
why don't you put that into an email and send it to us? You can do that tonight, couldn't you? And that'll be fine. You can send it to Luke and I, and we can look it over, and that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I could certainly send you the
Points, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I also wouldn't mind just collaborating with you, Elena. I mean, sometimes we have articles credited to people, so I mean, I have all that information as well, and I could also, give my 2 cents in that.
With inflation, it's probably about 7 cents now.
that sounds like an excellent idea to me. If you both collaborated and did that, yeah, I think that would be great.
That's fine.
Okay.
You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, sorry, I truly intended to do that, but because of the weather, Washington's flooded, so we got to get over there. And my dad's in the hospital, so I can't postpone, and et cetera, et cetera. But anyway. Okay, so as far as further outreach, like going to group meetings or anything, I'm not sure how useful that would be at this point,
Mhm.
except just to say, please return the survey. Um, so, I mean, yeah, if you got any ideas on groups to contact about that, I mean, we could certainly, but it'd have to be in the next week or two. I'm going to be out of the picture until after Christmas. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to push too hard over like emails or phone calls or anything, because that's just annoying. But
That said, I'm going to make a note right now. Um, my pickleball group, there's like 50 people on the email. And I will send out an email, just a brief one saying, please, you're going to get this survey, return it. So I'll do that part.
Okay.
And I suppose if any of you, you two have like group emails or groups you're part of, that would be an easy thing to do too. Or pass people on the street, say, don't forget the survey. Carry a sign, whatever.
And somebody posted on the county website on your study commission thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the three main avenues would really just be our website and then something like the Granite County Facebook page and then the
Yeah.
newspaper. I guess that's another thing. I wanted to ask, do we want to post the survey wholesale on our website? Like, is that something we need to document or is there any reason we shouldn't do that?
I can't think of any reason why not.
Survey.
Just as a point of reference.
So,
But what we can't do though is we can't double dip. So we can't have somebody, you know, get it in the mail, return it, and then fill it out again in some other form. So we can't do that.
so did the list go to registered voters? Is that what the list went to?
Registered voters minus inactive ones, so that was about 2,400.
Wow, 2,400, huh? Nice. Okay. Actually,
If you want to
2,400?
publicize it, have them come in.
Mhm.
As time and so we have-
Yeah. Well, actually, that just springs to mind the $3,900 to do all that mailing, 2,400. That's actually pretty reasonable. I think we got out cheap.
So I'm sorry, I didn't get that question about the website. Do you mean to put a copy of what the survey is that was mailed out
Correct.
so people can look at it?
Right.
So why not? You can put something on it, a sample or something so they can't um, fill that, copy it, scan it, copy it, and mail it out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, we're only gonna accept those that are either hand delivered here or come back in the pre-approved self-addressed envelope.
Well, that's not going to affect that. It's going to be online so people can see it
Right, exactly.
at
So
time,
that
and then
should
they'll
not,
look forward to it.
yes, so that should not be an issue.
Right.
All right.
Can Luke, can you share the website?
Right now,
Yeah, can you share that on the screen sharing? Do you know how to do?
uh, I'm not sure if I've shared a web browser before. Was there something particular you wanted to show? I mean, you can share as well. I think I can set that up.
Just to show what the website looks like, which I think to find stuff on the website.
Okay, would you know how to bring that up?
Um, when it was the older website, it was a lot easier to find the information. What if I put the link in chat? Do you think that would help you?
Maybe I can see if I can.
I did screen sharing once with friends, but that was a long time ago. And I don't remember how to do it. Let's see. Open up the chat. Come on. Okay, I got the chat. There's do you see the
Yes.
I wonder if let's see, if I open that up, it's gonna come up on my computer. And that's a screen share. Oh, there's a screen share.
Okay, I have it brought up. So,
I hold up the screen share. I'm looking at it. That's interesting.
Enjoying the season.
okay, I'm sharing it now. Was there something you wanted us to look at?
Did you come to the Yule night?
Okay,
Pretty
so
good parade, isn't it?
okay, go and find the study commission.
Good time. Yeah, it's a great tradition.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had only been going on for about 15 years. I thought it was longer than that. No, that's great.
And then just put in,
Here it is.
Right. Yeah, real short,
Now
not so
you have
small.
to go up here to study commission. Do you see in the black box? You gotta click on that one.
I was actually on one of those.
Yeah.
I was on one of those.
There you
Oh,
go.
I've never seen that before.
Well, yeah, it took me, you know how long trying to find that out? And that's supposed to be corrected hopefully with the new website. But this is our page and this is it. This is all we have on that page. Just so you can, and go ahead and pull it up. I mean, this thing has been going on for over a year and this is it.
Yeah, I did think on the other website we had other documents included, but those don't seem to be present here. So I can at least ask Miranda to add,
Transfer over
yeah,
here. And maybe that report from the state legislature is on that one.
None of you three commissioners are gonna.
all right, anything else on this page?
yeah, I'm up next.
No, just that you get an idea of what
Okay,
it
good.
looks like and what this new
When's
website
yours,
looks like, and not many people are looking at it. It's not user friendly at all. It's almost worse than the last one, unless
I
they get
agree.
it together with Civic Plus. They get it together with Civic Plus, and each one of the departments should be into this. Even the commissioners should be into it,
Okay,
looking at their own website.
right.
All right, well, it should help to, I guess, notify Miranda about what it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
Just reading.
And again, January is when the changes are going to take place. And so maybe everything will be wiped out. We don't know. So we got to make sure we have one on. And I hear conversation going on, but I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, we need to return to the agenda.
Yep. Okay. So we're set with that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, so is there any other discussion on the outreach?
Not for me.
Me neither. Elena?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Well, that's it then, because there's no public here to comment. That's it for the agenda. Was there anything else anybody had?
No, just, hopefully we get the website to give you an idea so that things aren't lost. There's a lot of documents that we can't find, not we, that aren't found. And kind of very interesting. The archives aren't transferred over. And I've been doing a study regarding the airport. And I will be doing a report on that once I go through on the airport.
Okay. So just to reiterate, so then we are going to, our next meeting will be January 14. And at that time, Blanche, we will need to have access to get all the returned surveys. And that's not a problem?
No problem.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so 6 o'clock.
For you.
Yes, we do. So Elena, you'll be able to be here in person on that date?
I don't know. I can't say.
Well, it's kind of important because we'll have to physically.
Oh, I know
Yep.
that. Yeah, I know, Byron, that it's important. It's
Okay.
important for all of us to be at these meetings.
Okay. And okay, I guess, and then just to reiterate also, so you and Luke will collaborate on the newspaper article that will reiterate how important it is for everyone to return their surveys.
And you're going to coordinate with me, and once we get that information from Brian, is he going to send it? And then you and I are going to work on it, Luke? Is that the way it's going to be?
I don't think it's really necessary for Brian to send anything this time unless he wants to give his 2 cents. I have all the basic information already.
Sounds good.
Very good. Okay. Well then, I move the meeting be adjourned.
Second.
I move that everybody has a safe and nice holiday, and you enjoy your trip, Brian.
Thank you. I second that. All right. All in favor? Aye.
I see you at the airport board meeting. Ciao.
Okay. Bye.
Happy holidays.